Well, you know, there's many stories that a hunter can share with his buddies while they're sitting around a good campfire waiting for hunting season to get started. But this story I'm about to share with you guys is one that holds a special place in my heart. You see, this story started way back in 2007, and it's one of those stories that each year it seems to add another memory for me, and it keeps building up and getting better the further and further I go with it. This is a special story about a little bit of a different kind of dear friend of mine, but nonetheless a dear friend. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this show.
Sitting in my tree stand, watching the leaves land, praying for a little love. Cause it's opening day and us pass through boys looking to drag out a big old buck. We got arrows for ammo, couple layers of camo. We put in our time this year. So if you're big and brown, I bet you're going down within 50 yards from here. So come on and pass through. Come on and pass through. You can pass through. Come on and pass through.
You see, I'm the kind of guy that's always been into the new hunting products, the bows, the broadheads, the scents, the clothes, all that stuff. But there's one thing that I've happened to notice that's always been there with me through thick and thin. You see, when I was thinking about it the other day, I happened to realize it's my Summit tree stand, my good old Viper SS that I bought in 2007 that's been with me for all of my favorite hunts here in Michigan's woods. Me and my trusty pal SS, man, we are some good hunting partners. And the saga of SS just continues. And that leads me to this part. October 19th, 2012. I get permission on a new piece of property that I go out and scout at 12 o'clock that day. Strap old SS to my back and we head out about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Walk out, take a look around, pick out the tree that just feels right. Old SS and I head up the stand together. And that is where this part of the story begins. Well, everybody, it's October 19th. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I just got settled into my stand here, hunting a spot in Ingham County, to be honest with you, that I just got permission on, but one of those spots that I've wanted permission on for a long time. I know this is a great woods for deer. I've got a lot of bedding. I've got a couple of big ponds in here. I just walked through it when I got permission yesterday. And I've got just deer traveling everywhere through here. I've got major runways, I've got scrapes, I've got rubs. And basically what I did for tonight, I brought in my climber. I haven't even set up any stands yet. And I've got myself set up pretty much right in the center of the woods, kind of between a big open low area. Most years, to be honest with you, this is probably full of water where I'm at. And headed up to a little higher ridge and just overlooking one of these major highways. I'm going to sit all night tonight and hope I can catch a glimpse of some deer, hopefully a good buck. So we've got an idea what we're looking at for this spot for the rest of the season. So kind of taking a shot in the dark, but you know what, can't kill them sitting on the couch. So here we are, and hopefully the rain holds off and we can have a beautiful hunt tonight. I am out here by myself. Being an early Friday afternoon, everybody's still at work, so out here doing some self-filming with the main camera here, and I've also got the GoPro running. So hopefully we can make something happen here, and I'll be able to pull off making the shot and getting it all on film for you too. was one squirrel that didn't need to be around. He's been running around driving me nuts here for the last hour or so. Got a good 18-yard shot on him. Actually, I think he jumped my arrow, or I shot just high of him on the first shot. And looks like I buried one into the log, and then for this next shot, looks like I put the old smack down on him. So, got a squirrel to take home for some food tonight. Now it's time to get serious. There's gotta be deer.
Meh. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that just worked, you guys. Oh, that just worked. Oh my God. I'm sitting here filming myself. To be honest with you, I'm watching an episode of Midwest Whitetail on my camera, or on my cell phone. I look up and the deer that I just shot is making a rub 90 yards away, right where I saw the tracks earlier that I knew made me want to be in here. Yes, I dropped him right there. I didn't have time to get a range on him. I took a guess about 35 yards, and he's right down there. Yes! It's the biggest deer I've ever killed, you guys. I had to put a second arrow in him. I obviously spined him, but the second one just did the trick. Give him some time, make a couple phone calls, and then we're gonna go down, put my hands on my biggest buck to date. I'm about ready to cry. He's dead right in front of me. I spined him at 35. He's a brute, dude. He's bigger than anything on my wall. Got my boy Gary coming out. My wife Erica's gonna ride out with him. You guys, I'm not kidding you. This is gonna be the biggest deer that I've taken. And I've hunted hard this week, and I'm just excited to get down there and put my hands on it, but I am not making a move until they get here. Got my double arrow shot in him here. Get this out of the way. Beautiful buck. First time back on this property today, and just set up in an area where I thought they were cruising between. Sitting there looking on my phone, and here he comes making a rub about 90 yards out. Turns and makes his way into 35 yards. I didn't even have time to range him while I was filming myself, and got lucky, pulled off a spine shot on him, dropped him in his tracks, and got a second arrow in him real quick, and that was all she wrote. So look at the curl on that brow tine right there. Just a beautiful, beautiful deer. Well, one thing I didn't notice before I shot him is this big wound. Actually a lump on the side of his face here. Looks like he had to have caught it on something at some point. Doesn't look super fresh. In fact, actually it's pretty hard and scabbed over, so looked like something he was definitely going to survive with. But rain's picking up, so we're going to get him gutted, tagged up, get him out of here. We still got time to go home, have some fun on a Friday night.
Well, to most of you guys, Old SS may just seem like a normal climber, you know, but to me, he's like a genie in a bottle. He's the common denominator that's put me on all of my greatest deer here in Michigan, and it's a hard-pressured state to hunt. But you know what? For some reason, when my butt's sitting in that stand, I feel like the luckiest guy in the world. Glad I could share the story with you, and until next time, thanks for watching Pass-Through Productions. I could do my I Got a Feeling dance.